Mir werden immer noch ausgelassene Frames angezeigt. Laggt das noch? Immer noch? Ja, leider steigen die noch. Also soll ich einmal den Stream neu starten? Das wäre auf jeden Fall eine Maßnahme. Oder kann man das anders wie zurücksetzen? Mal gucken. Okay. Wie ist das aktuell? Laggt das immer noch? Also ich kann weitermachen, ohne Stream neu zu starten, oder? Okay. Vielen Dank, Koma. Dann mal wieder herzlich willkommen zu Dreamfalls Chapters. Nach einer kurzen Unterbrechung geht es nun weiter.
I hear he defected. The Apostle's one of us now.
Yeah, I'll believe that when I see it.
Shit, he's here. What if he heard what...
Shh! Is it true? They're waiting for you out in the main hall.
Na dann.
I'm glad to see you're up and about. Most gambled on the fever taking you. I won quite a few iron pieces, to be honest.
Ja, ich hätte den Stream auch nur wirklich als letzte Maßnahme neu gestartet. Aber wenn es jetzt geht, ist okay.
Shepard is waiting for you in the main hall.
How do we know we can trust you? You're still Azadi. Nothing will ever change that.
Voll cool. Im Stadtpark bei mir in der Nähe ist ein Konzert. Und ich höre das hier voll. Ich weiß gar nicht, ob man das jetzt hier durch das Mikro wahrnehmen kann. Klingt nach Alternative Rock oder sowas.
traitor is back on his feet. Praise the balance.
How are your wounds?
There's still pain, but I won't admit to weakness in front of these strangers. My wounds are not fully healed. They've dressed them and seen to me while I've been feverish. They must know I'm still weak. This has to be a test. I won't answer their questions until I know who they are and what they want with me.
What is this place?
Hoping to run back to your masters with the information and buy your life back?
Liko, you are in the Enclave, the ancient library of the Sentinel Order of the Balance in Marcuria. It serves as our base of operations.
Our?
The Resistance, Alvani. Those who have come together to fight the Azadi. Magicals, like her. And me.
I remember.
Und was so die größere Cam angeht, oder ein größerer Cam-Mode, sollte ich mal mehrere Zuschauer zu Anfang oder so haben, könnte ich ja auch mal einen Just-Chatting-Modus einführen. Aber momentan ist es leider noch so, wenn ich anfange, bin ich erstmal für mich allein.
The captain.
Und da starte ich kein Just
I
Chatting.
murdered him. His blood is on my hands. The portal. Blood magic. The shadow has cursed me. The goddess will not touch me again, and will never walk the slopes of the first mountain.
Wäre ein bisschen merkwürdig, oder? Mein Stream ohne Zuschauer mit Just Chatting zu beginnen und Selbstgespräche zu führen. Ja, könnte ich machen. Naja, muss ich aber nicht.
The portal. Blood magic. The shadow has cursed me. The goddess will not touch me again, and will never walk the slopes of the first mountain.
Das klingt irgendwie doof.
The captain. I murdered him. His blood is on my hands.
Ja, ein bisschen Schuldbewusstsein, ne? Alles für das Portal. Und das klingt schon
The
krank.
portal. Blood magic. The
The shadow has cursed me.
The goddess will not touch me again,
Na,
and will never walk the slopes of the first mountain.
bei allem, was er gekillt hat, möchte ich ihn psychisch stabil halten, wenn möglich.
The captain.
Balsai Bakin laid down his life for yours, Kian.
Why?
Believe me, I've asked the same question. Why? Why lose a great man like Bakim over you? A butcher, an apostle, a fucking Azadi.
He insults my people. They have committed crimes, yes, but the responsibility lies with our leaders, not with every Azadi. This creature, this man. I've seen many Dolmari in my life, but there's something familiar about this one. Do I know you?
Perhaps. But then my people all look the same to you, do they not? We're livestock.
I've turned my back on my people.
So you're also a traitor, Kian Alvani. We'll add it to your list of crimes.
I will not let anyone, least of all a Dolmari, speak to me in this way.
Nee.
My life was already taken from me. Why make all those sacrifices for a traitor and an enemy?
Why am I here?
We chose you. We sent Captain Bakim to his death in exchange for your life. We need you,
As a symbol.
but also so much more. We need strength, we need leadership, we need hope. Our numbers are dwindling. Most Northlanders have come to terms with the Azadi occupation. Humans are turning their backs on the resistance and a blind eye to the genocide of magicals. We need someone to give us hope, so that we can fight back and win.
You're a tool, Apostle. A blunt weapon, nothing more.
We need your help, Kian. Will you join us?
Do I have a choice?
There is always choice. And for every choice, there are consequences.
You can't let me leave. If I refuse, you'll kill me.
We might kill you anyway. Just give me a reason.
We have sacrificed so much to bring you here. This is your chance for a new beginning, Kian. A new life, for the redemption I know you seek.
Ich bin nicht so sicher.
I can never be one of them. But what choice is there? No nation, no faith, no mission. What does it matter that their resistance is not mine? And by fighting my
Sorry.
people, I might save my people. Let them lock me up, throw away the key, let them kill me. I will never be one of them.
Also ich würde ablehnen, ne? Aber für die Story und so für die Gefügsamkeiten und Genügsamkeiten wäre das vorläufig wohl eigentlich die bessere
No nation, no faith, no
Wahl.
mission. What does it matter that their resistance is not mine? And by fighting my people, I might save my people. I can never be one of them.
And by fighting my people, I might save my people.
I have no nation, no faith, no mission. Let them lock me up, throw away the key, let them kill me. I will never be one of them.
Das ist Sturkopf. Nee, ich mach
I can never
Join.
be one of them. But what choice is there? I have no
Wie will ich
nation,
den
no
Run
faith,
spielen? Also
no
ich
mission.
treffe meine Entscheidung erstmal sehr intuitiv und ja, wie ich halt entscheiden würde halt, ne?
I might save my people.
Deswegen.
What would you have me do?
You will go into the city tonight with Liko and Enu. They will give you instructions and they will keep an eye on you to make sure. To help, if needed.
I'll be watching from the shadows, Apostle. A poison arrow pointing straight to your chest.
You know our cause is true. You know that your people are in the wrong. Do this and begin your journey back to life.
I'm doing this for April Ryan. She was the one who made me question myself. My mission. My faith.
Fuck you, Gazi. There is nothing you can do to repay that debt.
April is dead, Kian. Do this instead for all those who still live. Do this for the soul of your people. Do this for yourself. The boat will take you to Shady Quay in Old Town. I will let you know when things are ready.
After you're done with your mission, we'll meet up at Ulvik's Tavern. And if you don't show, we'll hunt you down and skin you like a rabbit.
You may find I'm not a rabbit.
Try me, please.
Liko, enough.
Also ich habe zwar das Game so halbwegs bei Meta mitverfolgt, aber so genau habe ich das mit Absicht dann nicht mal angeguckt, weil ich wusste, das will ich selber spielen. Also ich weiß ehrlich gesagt nicht, wenn ich was wähle, wie das sich dann alles auswirken würde.
You have recovered well, Kian. Your wounds were deep. You are strong.
You brought me back to life. I'm still not sure why or what for.
We would not have saved you if we did not believe in you.
The Dalmari does not agree.
The Dalmari has a name, and Liko has his reasons. You may want to speak with him.
And what if he's right? What if I'm not the man you think I am?
It doesn't matter, Kian. You have been born again. You can become the man you want to be. Not everyone gets a chance at redemption, to undo the damage they have done and to shape their own future.
The captain said the same thing, only with different words.
Balsai he was a man who spoke his mind, and spoke freely. I never met anyone who cursed as colorfully as he did. It was truly a thing of beauty. But he too had a past that haunted him. He was a lot like you. With us, he was given a second chance, a rebirth, an opportunity for redemption to atone for his sins. And he did.
Ich sehe schon kommen, in meiner zweiten Runde in diesem Game mag ich gar nicht mal so viel anders machen nachher. Weil meistens sind meine intuitiven Entscheidungen dann das, was ich
I'm
dann noch
caught
haben
between
möchte.
worlds, part of neither. I don't belong here. I don't belong anywhere. For the time being, I can do more here than I can anywhere else. I'm caught between worlds, part of neither. I don't belong here. I don't belong anywhere.
I may disappoint you.
I have faith.
Don't talk to me about faith, Shepard.
Faith is everything.
Faith can lead you astray.
Blind faith, yes. But faith can also lead you back to life. We will help you open your eyes. Kian, would you share your story with me? I have heard only fragments, rumors. I know there's more to it.
She saved me, gave me a second chance at life. She has faith in me, even when I've abandoned all hope. If anyone deserves the whole story, it's her.
Ja, das stimmt. That's true.
I want to put the past behind me. and
Na,
remember it. That's enough for now.
she means well.
And I will hide nothing from her, but until I know the way forward,
Na,
she's...
Of course, Shepard. Before all this, I was the Apostle. Back home in Azadir, I was loved and feared. I laid waste to our enemies in the name of the goddess. A little over a year ago, I was summoned by the Six, our empresses. They commanded me to travel across the sea to the occupied territories of the Northlands. I was to find and kill the rebel leader known as the Scorpion. He had murdered many Trueborn, and he stood in the way of our mission. I had always been taught that magic was evil, an affront to the laws of nature and to the goddess. I'd been told that the magical races were dangerous and immoral. But when I arrived here in the Northlands and met the people of Mercuria, well, magicals were not the simple monsters of my childhood tales. Magic wasn't simply a tool for evildoers. It was a lot more complex. Then I met April Ryan, rebel leader. Of course, I didn't know it then. She was a stranger, our meeting accidental. But I know now that it was meant to happen. She was strong and honorable and good. She stood up to me. She questioned my beliefs, my faith, my mission. Her strength made me question everything. But I still went after the Scorpion and the Resistance, blindly, on faith. I finally tracked down the Scorpion. April Ryan, infidel, terrorist, leader of the Resistance. Nothing made sense. But a choice had been made. The consequences were inevitable. My own people had me followed. My blind faith led them straight to her. To April. They killed her. Decimated the Resistance. Sentenced me to death. For a year I rotted away in Friar's Keep. I was already dead, a walking corpse. I had lost everything. I'd given up. But now I have the opportunity to redeem myself and my nation, to help rebuild the Resistance, to avenge April Ryan, and to bring justice to those I have hurt. For that I'm grateful.
Of course. Thank you. When you've spoken with the others and are ready to leave, come see me again.
im ersten Teil spielt man ja diese April. April Ryan. Den ersten Teil würde ich dann direkt nach diesem Game anfangen, denke ich. Und dann die ganze Reihe nochmal ordentlich spielen. Dann habe ich für den Stream ordentlich Story-Input.
So the Apostle has finally risen. A shame the fever didn't kill you. We'd all be better off. An even greater shame that a good man had to die for you to live.
No matter the circumstances, I will never let anyone speak to me in that way. He hates me. But why wouldn't he? His people has caused mine suffering and death, and we have returned the favor twofold. We will always be enemies. I'm certain again that I have seen this Dolmari before.
We have met before, Dolmari. I know it.
We have. I wouldn't expect you to remember where. I'm sure it mattered little to you. Just one more blue face amongst the thousands you have murdered. Like you, I'm from the west, from the great continent we call Antigua Aba, land of the setting sun. The place your people call Mihadmir, and then Azadir, as though through occupation you came to possess it.
You are of the Azad Dolmari tribes.
I am of the Dol Antigua, the western Dolmari, first of my people. And yes, we have met before. Apostle Alvani. You murdered my father in front of me. If it hadn't been for my mother holding me back, I would have torn your throat out, and then neither of us would be here today. We faced each other again years afterwards, but I'm sure you have no memory of that either. After all, what's another filthy magical? You made me who I am today, and someday soon, I will unmake you. But I swore to Shepard that I'd set my private grievances aside. For now. Unlike you, I keep my oaths. But if I ever suspect you plan to betray us like you betrayed your own, I will not hesitate. I will kill you. And once this war is over, we'll settle our accounts. You will pay for my father's death, my mother's grief, and my people's suffering. Mark my words, Butcher. Your days are counted.
Light of the goddess. Liko is a Dolmari from Azadir. We've been at war with his tribes for as long as anyone can remember.
Wow. Bei denen da muss ich aber aufpassen, ne? Der hat echt einen Grund.
Our water tanks are running dangerous. Kian Alvani, soldier, apostle, assassin. Oh, I expected someone taller. Ah, never you mind. Welcome to the movement for the liberation of Marcuria and the Northlands. Welcome to the bloody resistance. How's your back, eh?
The herbs helped.
Aye, she knows her stuff, our Zidmari medic, and she was concerned for you. Sat with you until your fever passed. Never left your side. I'd say she was sweet on you, but it wasn't even that. It was like she was paying back a debt. I'm the general, me. I run this place. You got a problem with logic, sticks, you come to me. Your bunk ain't soft enough or hard enough, the general's your man. Not happy with your rations? Call on the general. Maybe that stuff ain't as important as intercepting communiques or assassinating Azadi, but this place don't run itself either. Got any questions, soldier?
New character unlocked, okay.
I have a feeling I've seen this man before. He wasn't wearing a uniform and he wasn't a general, but his voice and his face. I know nothing of this place. Where I'll be eating, sleeping. I think he's the right man to ask. I'm sure I'll have time to learn more about the Enclave after tonight's mission. I know nothing of this place.
What can you tell me about life here?
You have your bunk, your bread, your privy. Shepard tells you what you need to do. Army life, sonny boy. There's not much more to it.
There's a room at my disposal.
Well, it ain't really your room, laddie. Only when you sleep, and when it's otherwise unoccupied. We operate on shifts, see? So when you're on assignment, someone else be using your bed. Don't worry. We make sure someone shakes the fleas out of the sheets and empties the chamber pot. It's all sanitary. Unless there's anything else, you may carry on. Oh, and laddie, make us proud now. You hear me?
Okay.
The Resistance. They're a scruffy lot, these rebels. How can they
What are you
really...
playing?
What are they playing?
A
Are you
board
planning on
game.
turning
Recognize
the
the game, but
Sentinel?
it looks fun.
Why would I be as obvious as turning the Sentinel? That's a fool's move.
I don't.
Hello. Hi. So, new guy, huh? I'm Enu. Actually, it's Enumar Sandhya, Twilight Child, daughter of Teomar, and my father would kill me if he knew I used just Enu instead of my full name like a proper Zid, but he's not around. So, hey, I'm Enu. You're Kian.
I can't not speak with these people, now that I'm supposed to be part of their resistance. The girl deserves a response. I know I need to learn to speak with these people. With magicals. I just wish I didn't find her so distasteful.
Oh, ich würde eigentlich schon fast
I know I need to learn
stillschweigend
to speak with
bleiben,
these people. With magicals.
weil die Chemie
I
ist
just
hier
wish I didn't find
gerade
her so
mäßig.
distasteful. I can't not speak with these people, now that I'm supposed to be part of their resistance. The girl deserves a response.
So ein Mitleids-Respawn ist auch nicht immer so mein Fall. Ich bleib mal einfach
I
ruhig.
know I
Okay, so, Azadi, huh? That's nice. I've never been. Is it nice? I hear it's nice when they're not, you know,
Nice.
waging war and murdering magicals.
Ja, die ist etwas zu spaßig. Weißt du, er ist hier so ein Killer für alles und
conquering, murdering. That's how she sees my people, my nation. As if the Zid don't have blood on their hands too. If she could see Azadir as I see it, she'd know there was so much more to it. But what's the point in trying to convince her? This
ja.
is all she knows of Azadir. Maybe that's not so surprising. How would someone who's not from there know the truth? These people only see the actions of a conquering army, led by criminals. It's my responsibility to ensure that our story is told in full.
Aber ich würde jetzt nicht einfach einen auf Move On machen. Ich muss ja mit ihr klarkommen.
You think that's all we do?
Oh, no, obviously there's, things I don't know. We don't get to socialize with Azadi very often. The ones I meet wear armor and carry swords and shout a lot. Also, they kill Zid. So, maybe I'm biased? Anyway, I just wanted to, you know, present myself for you. Introduce myself to you, not present myself. That's not appropriate, daughter of Teomar. Ugh. Sorry, I'm screwing this up, aren't I?
She's trying too hard. And not succeeding. I don't know why she bothers. It's not like we'll ever see eye to eye or be friends. She's trying her best. Despite her prejudices, despite how the Azadi, how we have treated her and her people, she's willing to give me a chance.
Ja.
She's trying too hard.
Ja.
And not
Ja,
She's
okay.
trying. You're doing fine. It's an honor to meet you, Enumar Sandhya, Twilight Child, daughter of Teomar.
Oh, wow. The same, Kian Alvane, apostle of the Azadi, son of,
It's just Kian now. You can call me Kian.
Okay. Kay. Can I call you Kay?
You can call me Kian.
Oh, yeah, that's much better. Kian. Welcome to the Resistance, Kian. Sorry about Liko. He has issues.
We have a history, he and I.
Oh, okay. History. Got it. Won't pry. I'm trying to cut back on the prying.
I find myself warming to this one. It's not too bad, this one. I find myself warming to her.
But enough.
But enough's enough.
Yes.
I must prepare for tonight's mission.
Oh, yeah, sure, of course. I am keeping you from that, the preparing, which I should also do since, you know, also going. Missioning.
We'll speak some other time, daughter of...
Just Enu, that whole daughter of blah blah thing, I try to avoid it here. Makes me look like I'm putting on airs. That's not me. I'm a farm girl, born and bred to be a farm wife and breed little zidlings. But, yeah, no, that's not happening. So it's just Enu. Anyway, preparations must be made, now. I'm sorry, this is way too much information. I was just gonna say hello and then blah, so, hello. And hey, good luck out there tonight. I'm gonna be there with you, but anyway, there it is.
Hui. Das waren jetzt genug Formalitäten.
Truth be told, they may not look the resistance. A year ago, I fought them. Today, I'm one of them.
Hoi, Alvane Dar. It's an honor seeing your eyes.
Ich glaube, sie steht ein bisschen auf Kian. Ich glaube einfach, das war... Die Situation war so, dass sie vielleicht wirklich offen und interessiert ist. Aber das war halt etwas anstrengend, die Mauer da so zu durchbrechen. Deswegen dachte ich auch, es ist auch einfach mal besser, das Gespräch dann auch einfach zu beenden und erstmal eine Pause reinzubringen. Weil wenn etwas anstrengend ist, so für den Anfang, da sich gleich zu überwerfen und zu überladen, kann auch wieder so schussmäßig nach hinten losgehen.
Dar is an honorific in Azadir, and Hoy a common greeting. He must have had interactions with Azadi, or studied the language and culture. If he has something to say to me,
he will say it.
Dar is an honorific in Azadir, and Hoy a common greeting.
Who taught you the proper Azadi form of address?
Oh, I did business with with the Azadi for several years. Until my aunt's tavern was shut down and she was arrested. Until I learned what was really happening. You took part in that raid. At the Journeyman Inn. Benreem Salmin is my mother's sister. She raised me after my mother died. I took her surname. I'm Jakai. Jakai Salmin.
Okay.
I was following orders when I arrested his aunt. But that doesn't absolve me of responsibility.
Your aunt was harboring rebels. I was under orders to arrest her. I'm sorry for what happened to her. Your aunt is a strong and honorable woman.
Oh, I don't blame you, Dar. Neither does my aunt. In fact, it was her idea to break you out. She knows you'll be an asset to us. Unfortunately, when the warden of Friar's Keep was killed, the City Watch decided to make an example of her. Head for a head, like, to show what'll happen if we put up a fight. But I'm sure we'll find a way to save her. She's been around forever. Survived worse than this. She won't be executed. I just know it. We'll get her out of Coldstone by any means necessary before it's too late. I'm sorry for carrying on, Dar.
Oh.
Warden Mark got what he deserved, and I couldn't have known that my actions would lead to this. But I owe this man the truth.
Ich finde das gefühlt gerade gefährlich.
I committed an act of vengeance, but telling him the truth won't save his aunt's life. And faced with the same choice today, would I have done it differently? Warden Murren got what he deserved.
Ich bin ja, wie
and I
gesagt,
couldn't have known that my actions would lead to
eigentlich
this.
immer so mit offenem,
But I owe
also
this man
mit
the
der
truth.
Wahrheit relativ offen. Aber ich kann ihn halt jetzt auch nicht hundertprozentig trauen. Und das ist halt wieder so ein
Warden
Thema.
Murren got what he deserved, and I couldn't have known that my actions would lead
Man
to
muss
this.
nicht alles offenlegen,
I
glaube ich.
committed an act of There's no need for Dar. You can call me Kian.
Kian. Okay. I'm Jakai. I'm sorry. I already said that. You know, I only joined the Resistance less than a year ago. Before that, I was a businessman, and my customers were mostly Azadi.
He obviously wants to tell me his story. I should let him. I don't have time to listen to his... he
Ja, okay.
obviously-
It was good business. I profited from the occupation. I made a lot of money. It shames me to admit it now, but I actually believed in the Azadi. What they were saying made sense. Even the things they say about magicals. For a while, I blamed them for everything. I even went so far as to join the National Front for Faith and Family. Do you know who they are? Azadi collaborators. Anti-magical crusaders. Turncoats. I'm not proud of that.
This story seems important to him. He needs to get this off his chest. He has a lot on his chest.
Ja,
This story
ich lass
seems
ihn mal
important.
sprechen.
But then, when my aunt was detained and sentenced to 5 years in Cold Stone, it changed everything. Opened my eyes. I realized it wasn't the Magicals who were at fault. It was the Azadi. It was us. Those of us who didn't speak up or take action. Those of us who'd betrayed our own.
Ja.
He really...
I sought out the resistance. And now here I am. With all these brave people, like Anu. Ah, she's great, isn't she? I'm really impressed with how she holds up. Boy, the Zid are a really striking people. So pretty. Anyway, that's my story.
It's quite a story.
Isn't it, though? I'm glad to have you with us, Dar. It'll make a huge difference. You have my support.
I should be getting ready for tonight.
Of course, Alvane Dar. Kian. I'm sorry for going on and on. Good luck out there. Kian, before you go, there's one last thing. If you hear any word of my aunt, of Benrime Salman, if there's any way to get her out of Cold Stone before, well, you know.
I will keep my eyes and ears open, Jakai. I promise.
Thank you. She's all the family I have in this world. I don't want to lose her. All I'm asking is for you to help. Best as you can.
Okay.
That one looks better dressed than most of the other rebels. He doesn't quite fit in. Jakai, nephew to the innkeeper Benrime Salmin. She's a good woman.
Get your
Him,
mission from
I'm not
Shepherd.
so sure of yet.
Are you ready, Kian?
I am.
Good. Liko and Enu are joining you. They will tell you what you need to do tonight.
How do they expect me to enter the city and not be recognized, even at night? If any Azadi...
How do you expect me to walk around unseen? Any Azadi will recognize me in an instant.
Of course. That's why our Zidmari sorceress made this, especially for you.
Magic.
There's no escaping it here. If you want to help us, I'm afraid you must drink it.
A Bakshivan masking potion.
Not quite, but a good guess. A masking potion would last for less than an hour. This is an Irhadian veil. It remains potent for days.
It makes all but the trained eyes slide off you. Unless I speak to anyone, the guards won't even notice me. I'll be like a shadow to them. It's a very potent and very costly magic. Not easy to come by.
You know your potions.
When I trained to become an apostle, I was required to learn magic. Know your enemy.
I'm sure that will serve you well. Drink it before you step ashore, and the veil will conceal you. But be cautious still. Don't speak to any Azadi guards or sympathizers. Don't attract attention. And remember that those who know you intimately can always see through the veil. Liko and Enu are waiting for you down the stairs in the hidden harbor. But you can't go into Mercuria looking like that. You'll need to get dressed. I've left some clothes on your bed. I trust they will fit you well.
Sehr nett.
You'll stick out like a Samari in Sadir, walking around half naked. We left some clothes for you on your bed. Get dressed before heading down to the harbor.
I know my potions.
What do you think the Asadi built?
Are you looking for anything? Your room is right down the hall.
Good
I'm
luck
not
later
afraid.
tonight, Apostle.
None of us are.
Alvani.
If
Kia.
you try something,
Sir.
anything.
What do we call you?
Whatever. Möchte ich mich vielleicht noch mal umsehen? Warte mal.
They're a scruffy lot, these rebels. How can they really expect to win against my people? Truth be told, they may not look like much and they don't have the resources, but they won't give up until the Azadi are gone, or their resistance is dead.
Ja, also ganz ehrlich, sieht scheiße aus, aber egal.
Without winning any ground against the Azadi. I mean, what's the fucking point? Until there are none of us left, until everyone else has stopped caring.
The Magicals care.
They'll be shipped out, all of them, before we get around to actually doing anything. And then what's the point?
I don't know. But we can't just give up, right?
Right.
Liko and Enu are waiting for you downstairs in the caves.
Downstairs.
There is a cove with a small harbor. You'll be taking a boat to shore.
Bötchen fahren. Juhu. Wahrscheinlich
Best
hier.
of luck on your mission. You couldn't ask for better companions than Liko and...
Ach ja, meine beiden Favoriten.
You get seasick?
What?
Oh, I just want to know if you're going to get all pukey on us, that's all.
I have been on a boat before.
Good. Then I don't mind sitting next to you.
We've wasted enough time. We need to leave.
Ja,
I'll
dann.
tell you about the mission once we're on our way.
Ja.
After you,
Ja,
Kian.
ja, ja. Okay, jetzt geht das.
We need to split up. There's much to do, and we don't want to arouse suspicion.
Maybe some instructions first?
I'm hoping your memory is better than the Zid's, Apostle.
There's a traitor in their midst. I need to identify this person before he or she can cause more harm. I'm supposed to visit someone called the Mole, a code name. This powerful man runs the criminal underworld in Old Town. There's a traitor in their midst. I
Okay.
need to identify this person before he or she can cause more harm.
Ja, das könnte wichtiger sein als
I'm
das.
supposed to visit someone called the Mole, a code name. This powerful man runs the criminal underworld in Old Town. There's a traitor. I'll be looking for a turncoat in Old Town.
Right. Unfortunately, that's all we know. Someone in Old Town spying for the Azadi.
He
Or she.
probably frequents the magic ghetto, but she must be human, or they could not be working with the Azadi.
We also believe they attend National Front meetings. National Fronters are traitors, Azadi collaborators. Their leader, Honor Hilaris, holds regular secret meetings somewhere in the city. That's probably our best chance of identifying the traitor. Sneak into one of those meetings and identify our guy. Girl. Woman. Person?
I'll begin my investigations in the market.
Okay.
I'm supposed to... Where can I find this man they call the Mole?
Oh, it's
The
not a...
Mole's burrow is right here in Shady Quakian.
Ah, right. Yes, Kian, you will find the Mole close by. He is close by, this man who is called the Mole. Who is a human man, obviously.
God save us from Zidlings and their lack of subtleties. The Mole operates an underground supply network out of the magic ghetto. We need food, medicine, and arms. And so we need to maintain, good relations. Whatever the Mole asks of you, do it. Without questions.
It's time to get started. I'm ready.
You're on your own now. Anu and I have other assignments tonight. Once you've identified the turncoat, I'll meet you in the magic market. It's not far from here. Follow this street into Old Town.
Afterwards, we'll meet up at the Cock and Puss.
The Rooster and Kitten. It's a tavern on I Reed Avenue, right off the Southgate Market. Ulvik, the publican, is a friend of the Resistance.
I'm sure it's all very confusing right now, Kian, but there are maps everywhere. You can't get lost. Well, you can probably get lost. Are you going to get lost?
I'll find my way, Anu.
Right, good luck, big guy. Guys, both of you...
Okay.
Goddess, forgive me for this.
Okay, ja, sie ist leicht affected.
That tastes pretty good, to be honest. Unless I make myself noticed, or meet someone who knows me well, I'll remain veiled.
The Mole Seagull, the Mole near Shady Cry. Traitor identifies the Stanley Canada. Collaborator in the Old Town Market. Whatever comes first.
A map of the southernmost parts of Mercuria.
Ich gehe mal hier entlang. Ich habe Mitgefühl mit ihrer Self-Awareness, okay?
The Mole's expecting you. You'll wait your turn in the back. Don't speak unless spoken to. And no funny business. All right?
Basement. Man muss bei den Psycho reingehen. Es ist nur der Wind.
Go on through, Azadi.
Ein paar Waffen vielleicht und Rüstung oder was auch immer. Hallo?
Merely an unfortunate side effect, Madam Mole. I don't expect...
Unfortunate side effect? Is lot more than unfortunate side effect. Is mud-riddled catastrophe is what is. Everyone in bar sleep. Everyone who drink wine close eyes and start snore. Not good for business.
Well, yes, we put too much of the poppy stem in the mix. I blame the...
Don't care. Responsibility on you. You cause disaster, you fix disaster. Poppy stem only to make wine more good, give spice, make more people buy wine. This This make people not buy wine. This make people sleep and not drink any more wine. Make people buy other wine. This is bad thing, not good thing. Bad thing.
Jo.
So, you fix. How you will fix?
Oh, well, see, that's the problem. We've run out of poppy stem. It went into that one shipment.
Earth save us from you lot. Without poppy stem, our wine just wine. Nothing extra, no spice. Very well. You get Evensong from City Green. It grow there. Goat eat it. Goat love it. Goat get dizzy and fall over. Goat never know when enough is enough. Not same as poppy stem Evensong, but we'll do for now. Make wine more special again.
Thank you, madam. I'll...
Mix right amount next time. Not too little or no spice, and not too big, or everyone go sleep. And if everyone sleep, you sleep. You sleep, long sleep, final sleep.
Oh, right. God. Yes, I... Thank you, lady, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Make wine great again. Oder wie war
What
das?
are you doing, Azadi? Come out of shadow. Let me see you.
Möchte ich das jetzt? Ich glaube, ich gehe wieder. Beeinträchtigt das jetzt was?
Maybe she wasn't informed of my visit. Maybe she has no idea I'm with the Resistance and believes that I represent the Azadi. She must know who I am and why I'm here. Maybe she wasn't informed of my visit. Maybe she has no idea I'm with the Resistance and believes that I represent the Azadi. The creature clearly harbors a lot of animosity towards my people. Perhaps that's understandable. But if she only sees me as the enemy, it'll be impossible to come to terms. I have a name.
Good for you. All things have name. Without name, we no thing. Me, I have name also, but no need to go throwing name around like acorn at Snapjaw. I have name. It is there. We move on. Is why I name myself the Mole. Is enough. Serve function. Easy to remember.
But that's not your true name. Just like my name is not Azadi.
Are you so weak you need true name to remember who you are?
It's not about that. Names, titles. It's about tradition and respect.
Toller Dialekt.
Tradition? Respect? This from an Azadi? What is your important name and important title then?
I am Kian Alvane. I was the Apostle, but now I'm a rebel. I'm here to make my people leave the Northlands and return to Azadir, and to ensure our so-called leaders stand trial for their crimes.
I dunno. Smell like trap. But let us pretend you speak truth. What you want with the Mole?
I was told you could help us with weapons and supplies.
Maybe the Mole can help with weapon, maybe she cannot. But before this question answered, you help me with something. Scratch back.
Scratch?
He's just saying. Not want your oversized hand all over back. Favour for me. Favour for you in turn.
Wer ist das? Chrono Trigger? No?
Need to intercept runner. Messenger who pass word between guard station and city. There is letter I need. You help Mole do this. Mole will consider your problem.
I can do that.
Good for you, Apostle no more.
One condition. This runner. You will not hurt him.
I will not. Why not?
They use young men for runners. Boys. They have fought no battles, killed no rebels or magicals. They don't deserve to die.
They are still enemy.
I need your promise.
I promise. No one hurt your little runner. My man there will mark place on map where runner pass. From there you find place to take message from runner with no guard watching. Remember, no one must see. very important, this. You take letter from Runner, we get letter from you, everyone goes separate way, everyone happy. When job done, talk to the mole again. The mole will be ready to talk business.
Okay, ja.
I wonder what sort of magical this one is. I've heard soldiers returning from the northern forests talk about the mole people who burrow into the mud. What are you?
What I am, he asked. What I am? I am the mole.
That's not the name of your species.
My species, he say. The Azadi, always so tactful, always so sensitive. In my tongue, that name be Banda Banta. It mean tiny folk who sing to earth and shape it, or something like this. His fancy way of saying we live in muck, know many song and dig deep tunnel. So we are mole, deep dweller, digger, mole with fancy name, who speak and sing and also magic. Except a Zardi come and put fire and smoke in Banda tunnel, and when Banda come out, a Zardi slaughter. Every one of us, man, woman, child, infant, no mole spared, except me. Except old woman, left me for dead. I am last of species, Azadi, last of people, last of Banda Banta, last of mole. I am the mole. And now you go and come back only when finished. Go. Shoo, leave.
Ja.
You know door. Easy
Gerne.
to find. Still open.
Schön. Runner. A Checkpoint ist wo auch immer. Hier sind wir gerade, also ich. Das heißt, ich werde das schon finden. Ich mache mir jetzt erstmal keinen Kopf. Ich habe ein Talent, sowieso immer richtig zu gehen. Selbst wenn ich alles erstmal nochmal schön abchecken wollen würde, würde ich sowieso immer richtig gehen.
Exotic oils, foreign herbs, soothing salves, ointments. My table's always open, day and night.
Ja.
Hey! Hey! Let go! Help!
Help! You tried to steal my purse.
So? You're a Zardi.
That's the worst excuse ever for stealing a purse. You could get your arm chopped off.
So far, so good.
Lucky for you, I'm not a Zardi. Now scram.
How tall are you? You're really tall.
Leave me alone, boy.
You're a lot taller than my dad. Are you sure you're not a Zardi?
Yes.
You look a Zardi. Are you a soldier? Why aren't you in uniform? Are you secret police?
What? No. Run off before I lose my patience with you.
You sure look like one of them.
Oh, for the love of the goddess. What's your name, boy?
Bit.
Bip.
Yeah. So?
You should be with your mother, Bip. Not out on your own, thieving. Go home.
Can't. I ain't got one.
I'm sorry. You should still not...
They're not dead or anything. My parents. They were just sent to Gian.
Gien. That's where the magicals are sent. They don't come back from there. But the boy must know this already. He must have seen it happening to others. To the prison colony.
Re-education camp. That's what my father said. They probably didn't listen very well in school when they were children. They'll be back when they've been properly re-educated.
No one comes back from the islands. Not magicals.
What do you mean?
I mean,
Are you saying they're going to stay there forever?
Also gerade Kindern würde ich immer die Wahrheit erzählen. Weil Wahrheit ist das, was nun mal prägt,
he's only a boy.
womit letztendlich
But
jeder
so was I
leben
when
muss.
I became an orphan. No one protected me from the truth.
Man macht das Leben nicht leichter, nur weil man Lügen erzählt.
The boy can't be more than 10. He doesn't need... They're not coming back.
But why? What will happen to them?
You shouldn't think of such things. Do you have no family here?
Not in Mercuria. They're all in the Southlands. What's going to happen to them?
They will be put to work. That's what the prison camps are for. To keep the magicals away from humans. To segregate them.
Segregate?
To keep magicals apart from humans. Forever.
You're lying.
I am not. Truly.
You're one of them. Why are you here? Are you going to take me and send me to be a
Segregated.
Too?
I'm not one of them.
Well, you sure look and sound like them.
I'm sorry about your parents. But I have things I need to do.
Are you with the Resistance?
Resistance? Well, of course not.
Because I overheard someone saying there's an Azadi in the Resistance now. And if you're Azadi, and you're here, and you have things to do, that sounds an awful lot like you're with the Resistance.
Keep your voice down, boy.
Don't worry. Everyone in Old Town supports the Resistance. Most everyone, anyway.
What do you mean by most everyone?
I mean that there are some who don't support the Resistance, some who sneak off to National Front assemblies, some who rat out rebels to the Azadi.
Do you know anyone like that?
No. Well, I don't know their faces, but I know where there's a National Front assembly tonight.
Show me.
What?
Show me where.
I get to go on a mission with you. That's so incredibly cool.
Calm down, boy. I just want you to tell me where it is.
How well do you know the city?
Well, not very.
Right, so I'll show you. Too complicated to tell you.
It's not safe.
For you? No. For me, I leave the ghetto all the time when it's dark. I know where to go, where the guards are posted, their patrol routes, everything. I'm like a rogue, one with the shadows, the Veiled Avenger. I'm an assassin.
Just show me the way, and then you're coming straight back here.
I'll just stay for a little while.
Straight back. Or I find someone else to take me.
Good luck with that. But fine, I'll come straight back. Are you ready? Can we go now?
There's no reason to delay this mission. I should explore first, and maybe do some of my other tasks.
Ja, aber...
There's no reason to delay this mission. Let's go.
Yes! Follow me! We need to leave the ghetto.
How will you get past the guards?
I know a way. Meet me on the other side.
Wait, what?
The other side!
Hä? Das sah eben merkwürdig aus.
Ready to perform sandwiching to your exact orders. Tell your friends.
I have several sturdy cheeses for sale.
Sandwiches.
Tell your friends.
Oh oh. Vielleicht sollte ich da nicht so dringend vorbeilaufen, aber vielleicht doch.
After my shift's over, I think I'll head down to that cheap tavern by the harbor. Oh, what's it called again?
Ah, hier kenne ich das doch. Wo laufe ich hier schon wieder? Ich habe das Gefühl, ich laufe schon wieder viel zu weit. Ja, wo laufen Sie denn? Das wüsste ich auch gerne, ehrlich.
That's the boy I'm supposed to intercept.
It's hilarious. I think it starts with the magical in a pigsty.
Hier haben wir den Messenger. Messenger.
There are better to tail him from a distance.
Oh.
I might discover something I can use to intercept him or lead him away from his route.
Ja, wo laufen Sie denn? Von einem Shit in den anderen.
Keep it safe and make it quick. I'll see that it's delivered, Dar. What do
There
you
are
want?
eyes everywhere. I can't risk it.
Oh, und hier ist...
Easy.
Goddess, save us. You're playing with your life, boy.
I don't need a goddess to save me. I'm very good at climbing. How did you escape the keep?
Fug.
I didn't. How do you know about that?
Oh, everyone knows the apostle escaped the keep on the night of his execution. There's even a puppet show about it.
Shadow take me. And why do you think I'm that Azadi?
Mysterious apostle guy escapes the keep. Mysterious Azadi joins the resistance a few days later. I may only be 10 years old.
Okay, jetzt muss ich den erstmal verfolgen.
Clearly. What else do you know about me?
Let's see. Which way is it again? So hard to see anything in this light. Right, left. Left's right.
Everyone. Goddess.
Left.
What?
Left. Irgendwie dieser komische Typ, der da komisch läuft, und der war eben gruselig. Hä?
I have no idea what the color of her hair is. It is not. I'm sure you do. I truly do not.
Hä?
Shadow take me. There's a difference?
Also irgendwie...
And that's only because of the color of your skin?
Mit wem redet er?
I didn't think the Dolmari treated their own in that manner.
Well, after the Azadi, of course.
Ja,
North
mit dem
Landers
Jungen.
don't care about how I look. They only care about what I can do for them. That's better, I guess. Although, I don't always understand if someone's going to be nice to me or not. At least, the Azadi are easy to understand. They hate all of
Ja,
us.
es
It doesn't
hat
matter
ein
if
paar
we're dark or
Merkwürdigkeiten,
light.
das
It's
Spiel.
all the same to them. Blue is blue. This is it. This is where they have their meetings and speeches and stuff.
Are you sure?
Positive. Sometimes I listen in. They talk about magicals and about how we've ruined the world and taken everything from them. It makes me sad listening to that. I didn't know magicals were so bad. No wonder humans hate us.
We don't... Look, boy. Bip. Those people are not good people. You have done nothing wrong. You can't help the way you look or the color of your skin. How and where you've been born doesn't make you a bad person, or less of a person. It just makes you you. It's what you do with your life that matters. Now, scram, get out of here. Go back and be careful.
But...
You promised. No arguments.
Fine, fine.
What?
A tip would be appreciated, in recognition of all my hard work.
You're really something. Here. Now run back, you little thief.
Find a way into a national front meeting. Whew, okay.
There aren't a lot of people out at night, even though the streets appear to be safe. A map of the southern...
Okay, da bin ich in der Ecke. Wie finde ich da nun rein?
Shadow's name? You came out of nowhere. You shouldn't be out here so late.
Huh. Ups. Ah, da steht er schon wieder. Jetzt ist er schon wieder weg. Very strange. Okay, wie komme ich da rein?
There are more steam machines than ever, and we still have no idea what they're... Liko mentioned that there's a plan in place to learn more
Was
about
habe
the
ich hier?
tubes and the machines and to
Nichts.
sabotage the network. But not today.
Ich habe absolut nichts im Inventar. Der Runner ist auch schnips und weg. Der hat wahrscheinlich auch so eine Verschwindibus-Potion. Moment mal. To the National Front Meeting. Ja.
Goddess, I'm tired of standing here night after night with nothing happening. Sometimes...
The bench.
People still keep their heads down around Azadi military. They must fear the worst.
The law office. Hallo. Ich befürchte, ich bin schon wieder viel zu weit gerannt. Aber whatever, ne?
Next week, I get... Who's there? Good evening, sir.
Okay. Okay, dies ist der Runnerweg. Da ist eine Schmiede. Da war ich ja eben. The Bones. Wo geht es dahin? Okay, das war der Runnerweg. Aha.
It's a good thing the streets are as empty as they are. Makes my assignment easier.
Kann man hier irgendwie hoch? Nein. Will ich überhaupt hoch? Oder kann ich einfach irgendeine Tür oder ein Fenster nehmen?
The construction... I'm sure we'll learn more about those tubes soon enough. Right now, we have other concerns.
Okay, das hier ist die Ecke.
Are you lost? There are city maps everywhere. They should help you find your way around.
National Front Guard.
Greetings, brother.
What? Who's there? God damn it. You gave me a right scare, mate. Where in the Seven Hills did you come from?
The Shadows. Step aside, I'm late for the assembly.
Right, of course. Blood and land, brother.
The important thing is not what I say, but how I say it. I must appear forceful and show that I belong at this assembly. We'll keep this simple. The obvious answer to blood and land is... I'm not going to just keep guessing. Sooner or later, even this brainless fool will see through my veil and call on the guards.
Scheiße.
We'll keep this simple. The obvious answer to blood and land is... The important thing is not what I say, but how I say it. I must appear forceful and show that I belong at this assembly. Stand aside and let me through.
I just need the passphrase.
Come on, brother, you know me.
Nah, can't say as I do. And if you're not part of the family,
Scheiße.
you're not welcome
You
here.
people ought to be ashamed of yourselves. How dare you put this muck on my door? Just because I'm human, don't mean I'm interested in your speciesist propaganda. I've lived next door to Dolmari most of my life, and they've never once done me or mine any harm. Here's what I think of your so-called humanist rally. And your Honor Hillarist can go fuck himself. He's a traitor. You all are. When the Azadi finally pack up and leave, we will remember what you've done. Be sure of that.
Definitely she dropped something.
Invitation. Jo, jo, jo. Sag her.
Honor and...
The National Front for Face
There's a
and
word
Family.
missing.
Honor and blood.
It's disgusting what's going on in there. Them bad-mouthing magicals like...
Excuse me.
Balance! Where did you come from, eh? I didn't even see ya. What do you want? I don't want no trouble.
That piece of paper you tore. Do you have the other half?
What piece of... The National Front flyer? Why? Who are you?
Someone who's on your side.
Well, I dunno. You sound Azadi to me. What do you want that flyer for?
Long story. I need it to find a traitor. A traitor to the rebel cause.
Oh, right. Well, if it means getting back at that National Front filth, then by all means, take it. And Balance bless you for standing up to those bastards.
Nice.
Honor and humanity.
Honor and
It's the
humanity.
slogan used by the National Front. That must be the passphrase I need to get into the meeting.
Joi.
Step aside, brother.
Gods! You snuck up on me. Blood and land.
The pamphlet's slogan begins, "We'll keep this simple." The obvious answer to blood, land, honor and humanity. Honor and humanity.
Faith and family, brother. Go on through, mate. The meeting's already begun. If you haven't seen Mr. Hillarist speak before, you're in for a proper treat. That man is an example to us all.
Brothers, sisters, cousins, brave, humble human folk. Welcome to this meeting of the National Front for Faith and Family. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you for coming here tonight. Thank you. Thank you for the generosity of your time. Thank you for braving these ill-lit occult courts in your tireless search for truth. Yes. Oh, yes. Despite the selfless work of our benefactors, the enemy lurks out there, in the shadows.
Oh, wie recht er hat.
I'm too far away to get a real sense of that person. I'm too far away to get a real sense of that person. I'm too far away to get a real sense of that person.
It warms my heart to see you standing before me. Standing
Honor
up for
Hilaris.
what's good and
He
fair.
leads this national front for
Glory,
faith
cousins.
and family.
Glory be upon you. In the light
Honor
of
Hilaris.
the goddess.
He leads this
Yes.
national front for
Yes.
faith and family.
I
I'm
spoke
too far away to
recently
get a
with
real.
our benefactors. I spoke
I'm too
to
far
them
away
about
to get a
that
real sense of that person.
immigrant, the
I'm too far away to
magical-
get a real sense of.
Yes. Yes.
I'm too far away to get a real.
I spoke to them.
I'm
I said,
too far away to get a
"Listen
real
to
sense of
these
that
humble,
person.
brave
I'm
folk,
too
your
far away
cousins.
to get a real sense of that
Humans
person.
brought to their
Honor.
knees by the magical, driven to bankruptcy, to moral corruption. Simple,
I'm too far away to get a
men
real
and women led
I'm
astray
too far
by
away
the
to get a real
devilish,
sense.
demonic,
I'm too far away to get a real
magical
sense of that person.
necromancer. I said to them, we need to make a stand. Now. Now. We need to rally behind our benefactors, behind our own. And I said to them, what you need, what they need, what we need, is someone to stand up and speak the human cause. The true Mercurian. Someone not afraid of the magical and
I'm
his
too far.
foreign tongues.
I'm too far away to get
Yes.
a real sense of.
Yes. You know me.
I'm too
You know
far
me.
away to get
No,
a real sense
I
of.
seek no fame or fortune.
Honor
I
Hilaris.
seek only truth.
He leads
I
this
seek
national
the
front for
light.
faith and family.
I seek justice.
Honor
The
Hilaris.
brave.
He
Humble,
leads this
human
national
folk
front
like
for faith
you.
and family.
Yes. Yes, yes. I stand here before you as your servant. Stand here before you as your humble servant. Soon the city will elect a new council, a new leader, one who will take responsibility for the
Ich habe
lawlessness
das
that
Gefühl,
haunts these
redet
occult,
sich jetzt hier einen
ill-lit
Ast ab
brains.
und ich
Our
kann noch gar nichts
benefactors do
machen.
great work. They do brave work, important work, illustrious
Was
work.
haben wir hier?
But they can't be
Nichts.
everywhere.
Nichts, was ich nutzen könnte.
From your dark neighbors, and where the Azadi fall short, where their light doesn't reach, the City Watch can help. Take the paper dragons that fly above us as we speak. Yes, those blasphemous constructs that fly in the face of all decent, humble, hard-working human folk. Symbols of the magical, symbols of the
Okay.
Dry King.
Ich glaube, ich komme später nochmal wieder. If you continue to leave the rally, you will not be able to return. Oh,
Our benefactors,
shit.
the Azadi, they cannot cut
I'm too
every
far away to
line,
get a real
arrest
sense of
every
that person.
traitorous child.
He must be
There's more
wearing
important things to
leather
do.
undergarments.
This is the City Watch's
They make an
responsibility.
unpleasant creaking noise.
But what does the City Watch
He must
do?
be wearing leather
Stop
undergarments.
good, honest, simple
They
human
make an
folk from
unpleasant
meting
creaking
out
noise.
well-deserved justice. They stop us from punishing the magical, that immigrant, for his necromancy and illusionism. Why, only last night,
I'm too
a young
far
cousin
away
of
to get a
ours
real sense
was
of.
put in chains for
There's
laying
nothing
righteous
unusual about
hands
that
on
person.
A magical
There's
who
nothing
cast a
unusual
spell on
about
our
that person.
young cousin's sister. She'd
I'm
fallen
too
in
far
with the
away to
magical,
pee reeks of
possessed
tobacco.
with dark
An
lust.
Azadir variant, unless my nose
Obscenity.
deceives me.
And our cousin is thrown in the
Handy.
dungeon for doing what's right.
He
What's
reeks of tobacco.
Just.
An Azadir
What's
variant,
moral?
unless my nose deceives
Yes.
me.
This is what
Handy
the watch
used to smoke
does.
this.
Punishes brave, simple, human folk for doing
Her
what's
posture
right.
is odd.
For
It's
trying to
almost like
save a
I'm
young
too far
girl's
away to
soul
get a
from
real
that
sense of that
demon,
person.
the magical
Nothing in
immigrant.
particular stands out.
No,
Nothing
no.
in particular stands out.
The City Watch
She's humming
needs
to herself.
leadership.
It's a tune I
Mercuria
recognize.
needs leadership.
A sweet
Someone
lullaby.
who can stand up against the magical and say,
There's nothing
this
unusual
far
about that person.
and no further.
There's nothing unusual about
Someone
that
who's willing
person.
to make sacrifices,
Goddess.
to hammer in a few
Man
nails
has
to build a home.
Potent odor.
The
He
watch
can't have
is
changed
willing
his
to
clothes
hammer
or
no
taken a bath
nails
in months.
to build no home.
Ugh.
I blame their leader, that woman
He smells
with
of lavender
unnatural
oil.
desires.
Maybe
And
he's a
I
physician.
blame her leaders, that boneless council, slave to the immigrant, the magical.
He smells of
What can
lavender
be
oil.
done?
Maybe
There
he's a
is
physician.
only one
Her clothes
solution.
smell strongly of tar and smoke.
Change.
She must be a factory
Change.
worker.
Yes. Yes. Vote,
Nothing in particular
faith,
stands out.
And family.
There's nothing
Vote,
unusual
blood,
about that person.
Land.
There's nothing unusual
honor,
about that person.
and humanity.
He reeks of
Vote
tobacco. I'm too
National
far away.
Front
Her posture
and
is
vote
off.
for your humble human servant. Yours truly, Owner Hilaris. With my guidance and leadership, the magical,
Nothing in particular
that
stands out.
subhuman immigrant,
Honor
the dark
Hilaris.
necromancer and
Honor
warlock
Hilaris.
will be
He
banished from
leads
our
this
home.
Nothing in particular stands out. She's
Our
humming to herself.
children will be safe to
It's a
play
tuner.
once
There's
more.
nothing
Our
unusual
women
about that
folks'
person.
virtue will be protected.
I'm too far away.
And these ill-lit, occult avenues
I'm too far away
will
to
be
get a
lit by
real.
the light
He must be
of the
wearing
goddess,
leather undergarments.
crowned with
They make an
sweet-smelling,
unpleasant creaking
homely
noise.
herbs. Thank you. Thank you all for coming.
Ich glaube, mehr kann ich hier nicht irgendwie. Nee, kann ich auch nicht.
Thank you for coming. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you kindly. Thank you. No, no, it's important to stand together, hand in hand with our beloved. I visit the tower often. I've even broken fast with our bastion of morality, Sami Raman.
Honor Hilaris.
Now, yeah, no one says we have to abandon our gods. No, 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 no. No, the might of the goddess is about acceptance, not disapproval. She smiles upon all good humans.
Okay. Jetzt möchte ich eigentlich immer noch wissen, wo der Runner geblieben ist.
They're perfectly engineered and sturdy. No expense has been spared in forging these pipes.
Okay, hier stand der Runner. Und dann hat er einfach Puff und Verschwindibus gemacht. Und der Runner meinte ja, der geht nach links. Das ist die Frage. Weißt du was, ich laufe da einfach mal weiter.
Who are you? What do you want?
Der läuft ja eh im Kreis.
Those metal... Before my arrest, I never asked questions about the tubes and the steam machines. I trusted they'd tell me if it was important to my mission here. I should have been less trusting.
Okay, hier ist wieder so ein Schild.
I hear we're getting visitors from City.
If you're a ghost, just leave me be.
Oh, meine Nase kribbelt.
After my shift's over, I think I'll head down to that cheap tavern by the harbour. Oh, what's it called again? The Cock and Puss.
Okay, hier war irgendwie der Startpunkt.
Can't trust the magicals.
Go on, you may pass.
Nein. Ich gehe mal hier runter. Einfach aus Spaß und Freude.
So I heard someone.
The
Anyone
Magic Ghetto?
Where have you been? Where have you been?
At a National Front meeting, identifying your turncoat.
It takes a traitor to find a traitor. Think you can point him out for us?
I can.
Go on then, before we lose him.
He smells of tobacco. I'm not familiar with the scent.
I've got the non-magical
It's
medicines
probably
your
a
body
Northlands
needs.
weed.
Fully authorized and licensed. No sorcery.
Mercurius foremost sandwicher here, ready to perform
His
sandwiching
breathing is
to your
heavy
exact
and wet.
orders.
Go on, Kian, show us the traitor. If you can.
If you can. Ja, mal gucken.
He smells faintly of camphor, or the pine forests of the north. Maybe lavender oil.
Das hatten wir doch. Dieses Lavender-Dings.
I've got the non-magical medicines your body needs. Fully authorized and licensed.
Wird das einen jetzt einfach gemacht?
His breathing is heavy and wet.
Good day. I deal in I am quite possibly the only purveyor of scientifically tested potions in the Northlands. In a world as The trouble with Arcadia is proper measurements are nearly impossible due to magic affecting the results.
He smells faintly of camphor, or the pine forests of the north. Maybe
You
lavender
look
oil.
like the sort of man who'd appreciate a savoury sandwich. Meat, veggies, spread. On flatbreads, yeast buns, or grain rolls. Hot or cold, with a cup of soup or without. What'll it be? I'm not just the best sandwicher in town. Tell your friends.
You don't look like my usual customers.
Cured out with
You're a lot
meat,
bigger than them.
pickled
They
shrimp
just sort of
cheese, crispy
indistinct.
bitterly, wrapped in a
Let's be
crunchy
damned.
yeast
I think I
bun.
need glasses.
He smells faintly of camphor, or the pine forests of the north. Maybe lavender
Bear in
oil.
mind next time you package, all right?
Oh.
The Magicals keep their heads high despite the Azadi threat. It's a testament to their resilience. It's hard. Magicals appear contained to Old Town, even though they're still permitted to move through other parts of the city.
I used to sell all sorts of magical merchandise. Those days are over. Sorry you couldn't
It takes a traitor to find a traitor.
Ich bin gleich wieder da. Ich mache jetzt nur eine super kurze Pause. Da bin ich wieder. So einen leichten Schnupfen habe ich leider noch. Naja. Ich tendiere zu denen hier mit den Lavenderöl.
Or the pine forests of the north. Maybe lavender oil.
My table's always open, day and night.
Ich finde hier sonst keinen, der am ehesten noch dazu passt.
He smells of tobacco. I'm not familiar with the scent. It's probably a Northlands weed.
Not familiar. Not familiar heißt für mich, er ist ein anderer Geruch.
His breathing is heavy and wet.
Ja. Aber das klingt mir auch verdächtig.
His breathing is heavy and wet.
Das könnte der sein, der da auch geraucht hatte.
I'm not familiar with the scent. It's probably a Northlands weed.
Oh.
His skin appears red and blistered. Perhaps he spent too much time in the sun. His skin appears red and blistered. Perhaps he spent too much time in the sun.
Der war neu. Damit denen ist gar nichts.
He smells faintly of camphor.
Der schon wieder.
Forests of the north. Maybe lavender oil.
Den merke ich mir.
His breathing is heavy and wet.
Und das ist...
He smells of tobacco. I'm not familiar with the scent. It's probably a Northlands weed.
Of course, I used to sell all sorts of magical merchandise. Do come again. I've got the non-magical medicines your body needs.
Okay, hier bin ich dann schon wieder raus. Okay, ich nehme mal den einen, den ich im Verdacht habe. Wo ist er? Mit denen ist ja nichts.
The magicals keep their heads high. It's hard to shake the feeling that it's wrong for magicals to be walking around freely. But I'll have to get used to it. I'm fighting for them now.
Okay, hier ist nichts. Das war der hier.
He smells faintly of camphor, or the pine forests of the north.
Den nehme ich.
Maybe lavender oil.
Easy, pal. Who are you people? Where are you taking me? You got the wrong man.
Hat nicht gestimmt. Okay. Oder? Okay, die Entscheidung wird jetzt so übernommen. Scheiße. Ich weiß gar nicht. Okay. Sei es drum.
No potions or spells, I'm afraid. There are laws. Oh, next time maybe. I've got the non-magical medicines your body needs.
Oh, meine Nase fängt jetzt richtig an zu kribbeln. Es wird spät, nicht wahr? Und da kommt leider noch mein Schnupfen durch. Okay, den Runner habe ich jetzt auch noch nicht gecatcht. Vielleicht sehe ich den Ruanda gleich Per Zufall.
Next week, I get to lead my curious.
The shadows are alive. I don't like this post.
Southgate.
I'm sure we'll learn more about those tubes soon enough. Right now, we have other concerns. There aren't a lot of people still keep their heads down around Azadi military. They must fear the worst.
Welcome to the Rooster and Kitten, my good man. Now, you may want to wait with your order until your friends arrive. You may want to wait for the rest of your party before you order. I'm sure you're a busy man tonight. Why don't you come back a bit later? After all, I'm sure you have much to do.
Ja. Später komme ich dann hierhin zurück.
What's the matter?
Alvik doesn't have the most sophisticated. At least they're not a raucous or unruly lot. Alvik keeps them in check.
Zaddy boots and a helmet. I should be getting home. Just one more for the road. A bit of Dolmari courage to help me get started. And then I'll head home.
There are mostly laborers and dock workers in this bar. It's the perfect cover for the resistance.
The witch and the vicar had 6 shots of liquor and presently went for a walk. Come on, said the clergy, a man has his urges, but the witch only wanted to talk.
Ja, den Kram mache ich dann beim nächsten Mal. Aber mal gucken, ob ich den Runner jetzt noch finde. Das wäre ja ein Träumchen.
There aren't a lot of people. People still keep their heads down around Azadi military. They must fear the worst. There are more sleek. They've brought in the very best engineers, builders and metalworkers from Azadir to help create these machines and the tube network. We need to find out why.
Vielleicht kann man den jetzt resetten.
After my shift's over, I think I'll head down to that cheap tavern by the arbor.
Hm.
Oh, what's it called again?
Obwohl eher nicht.
No.
Aber hier wäre der Checkpoint. Honest Pass and Checkpoint. Ha. Oder hat sich das erledigt? Weil ich da an dem Meeting teilgenommen habe? Ah, der Runner steht da. So, jetzt dürfte es aber klappen. Hoffe ich. Äh. Oder auch nicht. Ich laufe mal seine Route.
If you're a ghost, just leave me be.
Aber echt strange. Ich hab das Spiel kaputt gemacht. Unlösbar. Kacke. Okay, gleich bin ich wieder am Checkpoint. Ich gehe mal zurück.
Did you hear the one? If you're a ghost, just leave me be.
Aber der hatte ja letztlich zu dieser einen Wache gesprochen, nicht wahr?
While my veil is active, they cannot recognize me. If I'm quiet, their eyes glide off me, and I remain invisible to them. These men are getting tired of their posting here. We've been in Mercuria for a decade. Many of the foot soldiers don't see the point in staying, and wish to return to their families.
Ja, ich glaube, ich habe ein Problemchen hier.
It's a good thing the streets are as empty as they are. Makes my assignment easier.
Next week, I get to leave my...
The shadows are alive. I don't like this posting.
Eventuell könnte ich ihn auch noch versuchen, entgegenzukommen. Also als Maßnahme. Ich muss ihn ja nicht hinterherlaufen.
My table's always open, day and night.
Okay, wie komme ich da gleich wieder auf die Spur? Aber nur um sicher zu gehen, ich gehe da noch mal rein. Vielleicht resettet das irgendwas.
He keeps an eye on me at all times. The mole's well protected.
Is thing done? I hear nothing from men. Thing most likely not done.
You're right, it's not. I wanted to ask you something.
So ask, not waste time.
I can't remember her exact instructions. I can't remember her She's a magical, and she obviously harbors no love for my people, or for humanity in general. So why isn't she with the rebels? Hard to believe that such a little thing can command dozens of men and such fear and respect. Whenever she mentions my people, there's hatred and resentment. What did they do to her? The Azadi soldiers. They attacked your village?
In brightest day, they come and we scurry. Human never good sign. Human always trouble. But never like this. Never like this. We scurry into burrow and we close hatch and we sing softly to earth to make new tunnel just in case. Just in case. But Azadi soldier, they have scheme. They are clever. They cover every hole and they throw fire into burrow. Fire that make black smoke. Children, the old, the weak, many suffocate. The rest, we are blind. We cry, we crawl upward out of burrow. The Azadi wait for us with club and sword and spear. They laugh while they murder. We try plead. They only laugh. I stumble. Sword snip my ear. Not hear so well in here now. I knock head. Fall into dreamless sleep. When I wake, my world's gone. All because of Azadi. All because of your people.
Okay.
She's a mad. Why haven't you joined the resistance?
The shepherd asks same thing. Why not join resistance? How quickly they forget how they treat Banda before. How they look down on us. Call us mole man, mud dweller, snub snout and soil monkey. The magical treat Banda much the same as human treat Banda. Like muck underneath toenail, like filth. I have no love for resistance. I have no use for resistance. But resistance fight Azadi, fight human. So I sell you weapon and food and medicine. And I don't fight resistance. The enemy of my enemy is, well, not friend, but at least not enemy.
Immerhin.
I can't remember. I hear you run the Mercurian underworld.
You hear? Is where I belong. Underworld in burrow is my natural habitat.
But there's more to it than that. You run a criminal empire.
Empire. Only human have empire. Only human be empress of empire. Me, I run business. Business in burrow. Underground. Underworld.
It's an impressive feat for one so small.
Spoken like big human. Size not matter. Size irrelevant. Is strength elsewhere? In head, in heart, in mouth. Lucky me. The mole is strong in head, in heart, and especially in mouth.
I can't... What was it you wanted me to do again?
Is a Zardi thick-skulled so intelligent thought can't get through? Or perhaps too much grime in here? Is same as before. Find runner, trap runner in quiet place, take letter, give letter to my men. Then we speak of arming rebel with weapon. Clear? Is anything else?
I must leave.
Good. Moon moving. Night only has so many...
Okay, ich komme denen einfach mal entgegen. Das dürfte ja jetzt einigermaßen resettet sein. Aber wie man denen jetzt wirklich eine Falle stellen soll, habe ich... Also ein normaler Mensch würde ihnen einfach entgegenkommen und das eventuell Falle nennen.
No, oh, next time maybe. I've got the non-magical medicines you're...
After my shift's over. Who's there? Go on through.
Avoid the shadows. There may be...
Also Bones. Wo bin ich jetzt? Genau, dann kann ich von hier einfach die andere Richtung mal ausprobieren.
If you're a ghost, just leave me be.
Nennt man das auch Trapping? Ich bin mir gar nicht so sicher.
Next week, I get a lead Mercuria for the first time in months. Goddess, I can't wait. I'm so sick.
Okay, hier haben wir ihn. Und weg ist er. Wie macht man da jetzt ein Trapping draus? Verstehe ich nicht. Was habe ich falsch gemacht? Ah, hier haben wir ihn wieder.
What do you want?
A runner. There are eyes. Better to tail him from it. There are eyes everywhere. I can't risk it. Better. There are eyes everywhere. I can't risk it.
Ja, ich muss ihn... Okay. Ich komme ihm mal entgegen.
So I heard someone. Anyone there?
Auf jeden Fall läuft er wieder. Aber Trapping, ich denke, da vor dem Schild sollte man ihn aufhalten. Weil da sind die Wachen nicht in der Nähe.
I wonder where it could be. Oh, maybe the general's returning.
Ob ich das hinbekomme? Oder ist er jetzt schon wieder genau hier und wartet? Er ist noch nicht hier. Hallöchen.
That's the boy. A runner passing messages between checkpoints. That's the boy. I'm a runner. Better to tail him from a distance. There are eyes everywhere. I can't risk it. That's the boy. A runner. That's the boy. Better. There are eyes everywhere. I can't risk it. Better to tail him from a distance. I might discover something I can use to intercept him or lead him away from his route. There are eyes everywhere. I can't risk it.
Ist da wirklich etwas, wo ich...
There are more. Liko mentioned that there's a plan in place to learn more about
Okay,
the
jetzt
tubes
ist
and
er
the
wieder
machines.
weg.
The sign reads, Earthrin's Ascent.
Mei, oh mei. Irgendwo kann ich was tun. Denke ich.
While my veil is active, they cannot recognize the construction of the tube network appears to be picking
Ihn
up
von
pace.
seiner Route
There are
abbringen.
wagon loads of metal pipes everywhere, and the laborers work into the night. There are more. There are Liko. They've brought in the very best engineers, builders, and metalworkers from Azadir. I'm sure we'll learn more about those tubes soon enough.
Okay.
Right now, we have other concerns.
Ist ja wieder mal beruhigend, dass ich nicht weiß, was ich jetzt am besten tun soll.
If I'm quiet, these men are getting... There are more steam machines than ever, and we still have no idea what they're for. They're connected to the... If I'm quiet, these men are getting tired of their posting here.
Okay,
We've
kann
been
ich
in
ihn...
Mercuria for a decade. That's the boy. I'm so better to tail him. There are eyes everywhere. I can't risk it.
Wo könnte ich ihn denn am besten abfangen? Okay, hier macht er so einen Stopp.
I'm not in a guise, all right? Make it quick.
Aha. Bei den Kühen.
A runner, that's the boy. A run. They're better to tail him from a distance. I might discover something I can use to intercept him or lead him away from his route.
To intercept him. Huh.
Can I help you with anything?
Yes.
There are eyes everywhere. I can't risk it.
Immer noch. Wo sind die Augen? Kann ich hier auf ihn warten?
That's a runner passing messages between checkpoints. Better to tail him from a distance. I might discover something I can use to intercept him or lead him away from his route.
Ah.
Look, I'm not in a guise, all right?
It says Watcher's Court. That's the boy. A runner. There are eyes. Better to tail him from a distance. I might discover something I can use to intercept him.
Welche Scheiße, ey. Man dürfte ja theoretisch hier entlang laufen. Wenn er überhaupt...
Let's see. Wait, wasn't it left, not right? Right don't sound right. But hey, signs never lie. Right it is.
There are eyes everywhere. I can't risk it.
This don't look right.
Was für ein billiger Trick. Scheiße.
Goddess.
Goddess? Welche Goddess? Okay, ich habe aber...
Terrible waste.
Allerdings...
The mole with that poor boy. What a terrible waste.
Aber die Mission ist geschafft. Hätte man noch an anderen Schildern irgendwas machen können? Mhm. Nun ja, ein Fall von dumm gelaufen, ne? Wie komme ich jetzt am schnellsten zurück?
Did you hear the one about the magical and the pregnant pig?
Lulu.
No? It's hilarious. I think it starts...
Magic Ghetto. Wo bin ich denn schon wieder gelandet? Ach, Kacke, Mann. The Magic Market.
Exotic oils, foreign herbs, soothing salves, ointments.
Na. Oh, Scheiße.
If you're a ghost, just leave me be. Go on.
Cheese, crispy.
Might take
Hier aber.
day and night.
Möchte ich jetzt überhaupt nicht neugierig sein? Ich schaue mir das einmal an.
The dead runner's message, sealed with an Azad. I would have to break the seal. No, the mole would know I'd opened it, and she might not be very happy about that. Our agreement may be forfeit.
Yes. Ja, Mann. Raus und ran da.
The Azadi return to get proverbial back scratched.
The mole deceived me. She said the runner would be unharmed, and yet they killed him. I can see no reason for his murder other than vengeance and cruelty. How can I trust someone like that? I can't let this lie pass, or I will appear weak. There's no need to antagonize the mole. If I want her to give us weapons, I must play by her rules, no matter how deceptive she may be. And my mission was to get the weapons, not to spare a runner's life. He was just a boy. He'd harmed no one. Does she hate the Azadi so much that she's been completely blinded?
Scheiß auf die Waffen, ich will's wissen.
Why did you have the runner killed?
Good question. Why did Azadi see the need to kill Banda children? Because one day they think Banda children grow to be Banda women and men, and then they come for Azadi. Better make sure this never happen.
If she has something on her mind, I should let her speak. One death cannot compensate for another.
This is true, Azadi. Retribution may be counterproductive. But your people must also be made to suffer for their crime. They need to see the consequence of their action. They need to feel pain. And that man, that boy, he was in wrong place at wrong time. He's safer this way. He cannot run back and tell on us, or on you.
You talk about making my people suffer, but my people know nothing of what has transpired here in the Northlands. You can't lay this at the feet of all Azadi.
How do I make them see? How do I make them understand our loss? The Banda Banta are no more because of Azadi. I can gnash teeth and sharpen claw for many moon. It will not change truth. Your people will never mourn mine. But if I take life, make mother suffer the loss of child, make friend miss friend, husband miss wife, maybe then someone will think of mine. Maybe then someone will remember our loss.
I'm not sure that's how it works.
Perhaps not, Kian of the Azadi. But one can always hope. I may not honour that part of the arrangement, but I will honour most important part. Your resistance will get weapon. All the weapon I have to give. I still need some for my men. Sharpest sword, swiftest axe, strongest bow. But the rest go to your people. Not your people, Azadi. Your people rebel movement, otherwise would be silly.
Of course. Thank you.
My men will be in touch with your women, and also men. Leave now, Azadi. It's dark and late, and I will sleep. Sleep and dream of happier day in Burrow to the north, where laughter of children fill every tunnel. Dream of friend and of family, while I mourn them all.
I must leave.
Good. Moon moving. Night only has so many hours.
He keeps an eye on me at all times. The mole's well protected.
At the Rooster and Kitten.
A map of the southernmost parts of Mercuria.
Foremost sandwicher here, ready to perform sandwiching.
What can I get you, my good man?
I have little faith in the quality of the water in this place, but I can at least hold a cup and pretend to be drinking stronger stuff. I'm not here to drink, and I have no use for alcohol. It clouds the mind, confuses the heart, and taints the soul. Goddess knows I'm not a drinking man. What does one order to blend properly in with the patrons of this filthy hive?
Ich bin gerne mal uncool.
I do not drink.
Well, you'll attract attention standing there without a mug. Nobody trusts a man who has no taste for beer. Here's your merry minstrel da. Your friend. She's upstairs.
Friend?
Yes, your friend. She's been waiting. You don't want to keep a woman waiting for too long. Another beer, da?
No,
your friend is
I'm...
still waiting. Up. Stairs.
Friend? Hat er Freunde?
I should be getting home.
Das war
Just
schon
one
very
more
suspicious.
for the road. A bit of Dolmari courage to help me get started. And then I'll head home.
Ah, finally. There you are. Sit. Please. I
Sit.
saved your seat. Sit down.
Ich will nicht. Ich bin kein sitzender Mensch.
You look quite ridiculous standing there.
Ah, leck mich doch.
Smile. We're old friends, remember?
I don't remember that at all. Who are you?
I'll tell you who I'm not. I'm not with the Resistance, and I'm not a Zardi.
If you're not with the Resistance and you're not a Zardi, who are you working for?
I'm working for me, and I can either make your life easier or a lot worse.
Na, großartig.
She claims to be my friend and then she threatens me. Not the best way to begin a conversation. Who in Shadow's name is this woman? If she's looking for me, I need to know why. This must be a mistake. The publican was clearly confused. This woman is not looking for me. I will have your name.
You will have my name. So forceful. So like a caged animal. You're a popular man, Kian Havane. Apostle. Everyone wants a piece of you. I hear there's even a bounty on your head.
I'm afraid you've left me at a disadvantage.
I'll even the battlefield. I have as many names as I have friends. And enemies. Some call me Anna.
What do you want from me, Anna?
I like the emphasis. You're a clever boy. I want your assistance, but not right now. You're meeting someone. I'd hate to get in the way. I just wanted a chance to introduce myself, and now I have. So it's time to leave. Look me up sometime. You can find me at this table most evenings. If not, old Vic can pass a message. Big man behind the bar. Wears an apron with a cock, a rooster, and a kitten on it. Can't miss him. Be seeing you, friend.
Wait. How did you see through my veil?
What?
You shouldn't be able to recognize me on sight. Unless you know me intimately.
I don't know what you're talking about. Be seeing you, Alvane.
Nun ja. Das war ein recht knappes Gespräch.
Some nights I wish I'd stayed on the Kandar's tusk and never returned. Things were simpler out there on the Great Ocean. You only had to worry about the wind and the weather.
Who was that?
What? Who? Where?
That woman. Who was she?
A mystery woman, huh? I don't know. I'm not a guy. I don't go looking at every woman who passes by. Liko?
Uh-huh.
Did you see a mystery woman?
No.
God, you need to get out more.
Is this place safe for the two of you?
What? Oh, you mean this. The face. The fur. This is a safe place.
But Azadi drink here.
Ulvik keeps it all under control. Also, magicals are still allowed passage in the city as long as they have valid passes and carry no weapons. Visibly.
You have passes?
Sure do, but
we shouldn't push our luck. It's time to go.
Yeah, that. Come on, Kian. You passed Liko's test. You're okay. We'll head back to HQ.
Test?
Oh, yeah. Liko?
I told you I would not trust you.
And now you do?
No. I merely distrust you a little less. But you did well. I won't kill you. Yet.
That's him being real friendly, you know. Hugs? No? Yeah, me neither. Okay, we really need to go. Come on.
Keine Hugs. Keine Hugs. Die wollen wirklich nicht. Bei dem Palaver muss man ja auch mal nachhaken.
So what did your mystery woman look like?
She had long auburn hair and light freckled skin. She dressed like a ranger.
Of course she did. Your type, huh?
I don't really have a type.
Really? A guy like you, I thought you'd be super choosy.
I'm not. God. I've not had much time for women in my life.
Leaping leapers, are you joking? How old are you? Look at you, you're gorgeous. How did that come out of my mouth?
Leaping leapfurs?
Nope, just nope. You do like women though, right?
Shadow take me.
Not that there's anything wrong with, you know. In fact, I could have
That's
set
quite
you up
enough,
with.
Anu.
I don't know. This just happens. It's a sickness. I open my mouth and, blah! It's really disturbing.
Passes. What are you doing out so late?
Drinking.
Dancing.
Just drinking.
Next time, go drinking inside the wall. We don't need your kind at our bars.
No, you're absolutely right. You really, really don't. Goodbye.
Dancing?
Right then and there, it felt like an appropriate answer.
Tell me again about this test. While my veil is active, if I'm quiet, their eyes glide off me, and I remain invisible to them. An Irhadian veil can be very effective.
Still kill you. Nothing you can do will ever repay your debt to my family and people.
Cheerful. Debt?
Never you mind, Zidling. This is between the Apostle and myself.
Zidling. Really? Really? You know I'm not actually a Zidling, right, Glumbum? I'm of age and I've already been with several
That
men.
mouth thing again, Zidling.
Mm-hmm. Thanks.
Wieso stoppen die ständig? Ich gehe jetzt vor. Sollen die doch stehen bleiben?
Where is everyone?
In bed, I guess. It is late.
He's right. It's never this empty. Something's wrong. We should hurry.
Oh oh. Oh oh.
There aren't a lot of stores. I'll need to get closer to see. I'll need to get closer to see what that vendor is selling.
We need to keep moving. We don't know how many of them there are.
Good catch, Kian. That was a good catch, wasn't it, Liko?
He survived. It was acceptable.
He's totally warming up to you.
Thank the gods of old our boat is still here.
Ladies first. That means you guys. You guys were the ladies. It was a joke. Fine, I'll go first.
I laughed. On the inside.
You would have exploded. I don't think your body can handle laughter, Liko.
I'm glad you're all back safely. How did it go?
Kian was awesome. He even saved our lives.
I would have caught the arrow.
Yeah, I know, but Kian did, and it was awesome.
Any news of the informer?
We brought him here for questioning.
Was that wise? He knows our location now.
That won't be a problem for long.
Maybe not for you, Liko, but it is a problem for me. We don't just execute our prisoners once we're done with them. How did the rest of your mission go?
Alvani followed our instructions. He completed his task to our satisfaction. The end result was adequate.
Hey, whoa. Don't get all mushy on us now, Liko.
I'm glad to see that the three of you can work together. While you were away, we received some news. Bob, who can see?
Right you are, ma'am. As most of you know, the first of the 6 has been due to arrive in Mercuria for weeks now. Well, she's arrived. Their cloud ship docked with the tower not an hour ago. And she ain't alone.
The first is the Azadi's highest authority. Of course she won't travel alone.
Aye, there's that, but I'm not talking about bodyguards or handmaidens or the like. No. She's got some real interesting company. One General Hani, alongside a Mother Utana.
What did you say?
Hami, General, Utana, Mother. Do you know them?
I do. They're with the first of the 6.
So word has it.
How do you know this? Do you have eyes inside the tower?
Not inside, no. On the ground, here and there, close enough. Some tell secrets for money or to protect their own secrets.
Okay, geht gleich weiter.
Some are sympathetic to the magicals, and some are unhappy with Saya and her lapdog Vamon.
They run the city still.
Word is, they're intimate.
A sister and a soldier. That's a capital crime.
Well, that, with Saya ruling the church and Vamon, the state here in Marcuria, there's not much anyone can do.
If anyone can, it will be General Hami and Mother Utana.
You know them well, then?
You knew. You knew they were coming. And you knew my history with them. That's why you freed me from...
Naane! Finally. What news from Myria?
Liko, Shepard, the rebuilding progresses and... Alvane, you are on your feet again.
The traitor. What's that witch doing here? They must not know who she is and what she's done. If I tell them now she's dead, I must confront her in private. The traitor. She betrayed the resistance to save herself, and now she's come back? Don't they know who she is and what she's done? I must tell them before she flees.
Ja, so ein petzerig zu sein ist scheiße. Man muss erstmal selber wissen.
They're all well. Rebuilding... apologies, Shepard. I'm tired from my travels. I would like to retire to my quarters.
Of course. Let's speak tomorrow. That goes for all of us. The hour is late. We will reconvene after breakfast.
You knew they were coming. The General and the Mother. That's why you sent Captain Bakim to Friar's Keep. That's why you freed me.
Kian.
Liko was right. You're using me. All those words about being a symbol, about being important to the Resistance.
Does the one exclude the other? You are a symbol. You are a warrior. And now, you're a rebel. I knew they were coming, Utana and Hami. And I knew from our spies in Sardia that you were bound to them both. We saw an opportunity, and we sent Bakim to free you. You can see that we're desperate, Kian. Afraid, alone. Most humans have already given up, given in, become comfortable with this new world, with the Azadi. Many have forgotten about the magicals, or chosen to forget. They carry on their lives, even if we cannot. We few are all that remains of the Resistance. If we lose, all is lost. Our lives, our hopes, our entire future. Lost to darkness. I will do anything to save my people. Make terrible sacrifices, tell lies, anything. Wouldn't you, Kian? So yes, you are a tool, and you are a symbol. Our secret weapon, the key to our survival. It's been a long and tiring day, and there's still much I need to do. We can continue our conversation another day.
Who did?
Yes, they threatened me and my family and my livelihood.
That still doesn't explain why you were.
I had to keep up appearances, and it's where I'd meet with my handler. I'd report to him about what was going on in Old Town, Yeah, he asked me questions about certain people, magicals, suspected rebels. But I didn't tell him everything.
Ja, ich glaube, da habe ich was mitgekriegt, was ganz wichtig hier sein wird.
I've been expecting you. Why did you protect me in there? Why not tell them what I did?
I have no intention of protecting her secrets, but her selfless actions granted me a second chance. At the very least, she deserves to be heard. I only had a moment to decide. That's not enough time to weigh a person's life. It was her portal that helped me escape the keep. She healed my wounds. She knew I might expose her, and yet she saved my life. I called her a traitor. But are we so different? I have no intention of protecting her. I only had a moment to decide. It was her portal that helped me escape the keep. She healed. Why did you save me?
Because you were sick. Because you needed me. Because without my help, you would have died.
Knowing I might tell everyone what you did.
That made no difference. The Resistance needs you. So I did my part.
You're still a traitor.
I did betray the Resistance. But before you decide what to do with me, will you hear me out?
Speak.
When I gave you the location of our base and betrayed April, I thought I was sacrificing one person to save everyone else. But many died because of my actions. This has haunted me. I have questioned my motives. Did I sell her out to save the shipment of food and medicines? Without it, many would have suffered. The old, the sickly, the children. Or did I betray the Resistance to save my own skin? I would have been executed by the Azadi. I truly don't know. Perhaps it was a little of both. Perhaps things are not so black and white. We can never truly know the consequences of our actions. If you keep my secret, I can continue to help. I am of real value to the Resistance, despite my crimes. Turn me in, and more will suffer. But justice, for what it's worth, will be served. It's your choice to make, Alvane, not mine. What is your decision? What will you do with me?
However she chooses to justify her betrayal, regardless of her importance to the Resistance, the others deserve to know. Her fate needs to be in their hands. She's important to the Resistance. Without her, they will be even weaker. I must protect her secret, whatever the consequences.
Ich bin unschlüssig.
However she chooses to justify her betrayal, regardless of her importance to the Resistance, she's I'll be watching you.
I promise you won't regret your decision. I will live to repent my sins and serve the Resistance. I'm in your debt, Alvane. Always and forever.
You saved my life, but I may still call on you one day to do something for me.
I'll be ready.
Feini.
The first is on her way.
Has she mentioned him?
I don't think so. You do know she's brought General Harmy and that mother with her.
Utana, it means nothing. The general was due back in the Northlands.
What about the mother?
She's rumored to be next in line for the seat. She wants to be involved.
She was also the bleeding heart who practically raised Alvane. She sponsored his whole education.
Light. She could be a problem, but what can we do?
We make sure none of them know Kian is alive and with the Resistance.
Mistress, your presence here honors us.
Sister Sire, this is an impressive edifice. It appears your work here has borne fruit.
We believe so, Mistress. We welcome you to Malcuria and the Northlands. Anything you need, you let me know. Mother, I'm pleased to see you as well. To have the both of you here is a great honor.
Quite. The seat wants to know how the mission goes, how the Northlanders are handling the transition, and how many of them have chosen to embrace the light of the goddess.
We will speak of this, and much more. For now, we have prepared dinner for all of you. I hope you will join me.
Right. Well, I am starving. The food on those cloud ships.
General, I did not expect to see you back so soon.
Neither did I. What's this I hear about Kian?
Yes, what of the Apostle?
It pains me to inform you that Alvane died in a riot. He was detained under penalty of death until your visit, Mistress. Unfortunately, the rebels snuck their agents into the prison. They cut him down and burned his body.
Goddess, guide his immortal soul to the first mountain.
With every respect to you and your seat, Mother, Alvane was a traitor. He betrayed the cause and he—
May I remind you, sister, that the Apostle was never relieved of his title and should be addressed properly? And may I also remind you that without a proper trial and judgment by the first of the six, his so-called treason remains an accusation and nothing more. Now that he's no longer with us, we may never know the truth. But our people will not be told that the Apostle was a traitor.
Mother.
How did you say he died, Commander?
Stabbed during a riot. They burned his body, hopefully after he'd bled out. We weren't able to retake the prison until the next morning.
I will need to see the keep for myself, Commander, and interview the guards and prisoners.
Certainly. I shall make arrangements for you to visit in a couple of days.
Don't bother, Valmon. I'll go there tomorrow. You don't have to trouble yourself. I'm sure you have better things to do.
As you wish, Mir.
How is the engine progressing?
The engineers are working day and night to connect the tubes. We expect to be able to switch it on according to schedule.
Good. I have brought the final instructions from Sadir. The architect will send any remaining modifications by cloud ship. And when the Prophet returns, he will inspect the engine before we switch it on.
Have you not spoken with him?
Not for many months. But he will be here when our goddess-given task is complete. Only he will know how to bring it to life and to interpret the messages from the engine.
Of course. Please, will the two of you accompany me to the dinner table? I'm sure the kitchen is worried the food will turn cold before we are seated. General, Commander.
Until tomorrow, sister. Mother? My lady? Valmon, if you'll dine with me in my quarters.
Of course, Mia.
Tell me again what happened at the keep.
Mensch, dass du auch mal reinschaust. Reign of Games. Mit dir habe ich gar nicht mehr gerechnet. Aber sehr schön. Gerade kein ESO. Du hast dich verklickt, natürlich.
Hello?
Mhm.
You were there. Ixul Panax Brekal. We met.
Have we met before?
We will. We are meeting now. Venari Abnaxus it al. I am Abnaxus of the Venar.
Oh, hi, I'm Zoe of, the humans. Who's that?
He will be
Eher
Ular
nicht.
Pala, chief of the Ular. Those who remained, children of the Purple Mountains.
Okay. This is a dream, right?
It was. You dreamed of things elsewhen. Of Abnaxus who was, and who will soon have passed beyond the veil and into the great forgetfulness. In the dream, I will speak of the time that has flowed, and the time that will still flow. But outside the dream, I will be sick. I was like a petrified tree in the middle of a river, frozen in this moment, while time parts around me.
Geht gleich los, warte. Ja, nichts geht hier los, Mensch.
So, why am I having this dream?
You were needed. Achik aksik nabe ajna achik aksik. The first dreamer needs you.
The first dreamer? How did he get over there so quickly? There's some sort of doorway into the mountain.
Willst du nicht auch mal Dreamfall zocken?
This one is also sick. This one is dying. Lux Kamel.
What does that mean?
This one's name is Lux. This one is the first dreamer. This one is like you, like your sister, like those who did dream and shaped reality.
Another dreamer? Wait, that wasn't real. That was just another dream.
Yes. And also much more. We needed you to come. You came. You will come here to help Lux. Everything depends on this. Everything that was, is, and will be. If this one ends, everything ends. All of time.
Someone else told me the same thing. What does it mean?
This one is the first dreamer. This one dreams. And the dream is the universe. When the dream ends...
What's happening? Where are you going? Hey! Hey, come back! Tell me what's going on!
Du siehst dich nicht als Mädchen in Unterwäsche. Keine Sorge, man spielt auch zwischendurch harte Kerle.
Zoe? Zoe? Are you okay?
Nicht den da.
Oh, yeah, I'm okay. I'm fine. I was just dreaming.
You were crying out in your sleep. Nightmare? Do you want to talk about it?
Yes, it was, and, no. I don't. What time is it?
Time for me to leave and for you to start getting ready for your doctor's appointment.
Alles klar, dann viel Spaß, ne? Ich höre ihr gleich auf zu streamen. Reicht für heute.
See you later?
Sure. I'll stop by the office when I'm done.
Okay. Love you.
Relationship saved for now. Wow.
I'm not a demanding flatmate, but I did insist on buying a good bed. This is that. Memories. I need those around. Do I have to pee? No, I don't have to pee.
So, da wäre ich wieder mit Zoe unterwegs. Aber ich denke, das reicht dann auch mal für heute. So. Möchte ich denn noch raiden vielleicht? Und die Frage ist, wer ist denn jetzt überhaupt noch? Was gibt's denn da? Wahrscheinlich nicht mehr viel. Aber ich versuch's mal. Okay, dann bis zum nächsten Mal, sage ich. Es hat ja mal heute wieder Spaß gemacht, ne? Etwas länger. Und ja, die Tage dann. Bye, bye.